Hello and welcome to Fun Shots. The King is Dead. Uh, if you aren't usually here on Sundays, you may not know that we typically have a Ryutama show. Unfortunately, as with last week, we have half of our cast out, so instead, we will be playing The King is Dead by The Bakers. But before we get into actually playing the game, let's go around, say who we are for new people, but also talk about who we are as people. So I will start us off as an example and then pass things on. I'm Dylan, aka Dylan Grinder, aka Narcissus. You are on my channel right now. My pronouns are he, him, and I've had a good week, but I talked about it yesterday. So, and today has just not been a day that happened. So I have really nothing to talk about. Summer,
Hello.
hi. Who are
Uh,
you and how have you been?
I'm good. I'm Summer, she, her, and I've been great since I saw you yesterday.
Yeah.
um, I had a really busy day today, and so I'm like half exhausted, but I really love this game, so I'm like trying to gear myself up for the drama. Um, I saw a full-on rainbow parrot that somebody brought with them into Lowe's.
What?
Yeah, the little parrot was just sitting on the handle of the cart, and the guy was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And we were like, "You have a parrot. What's going on there?" So that was my day.
Were
Just
they
busy.
were they buying lumber to build a pirate ship or
They
something?
were near the wood, like,
Hmm.
so I don't know if that's why they were. Maybe they need some boat repairs or something, but he looked pretty normal to me. I mean, he didn't look like a pirate. He just looked like a guy that had a parrot. Um,
That sounds like a pirate to me.
he was wearing jeans, so I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, this week has been good. Same. I talked about it yesterday. Just go watch that video. Um, if you really want to know how my week was, yeah, pretty uneventful. Just um, games, work, more games, weekend, sleep, eat,
Legit.
rest. Yeah,
As you do.
Well, I am
as you do.
excited to see how this game goes because I know nothing about it. Fortunately, Summer knows about it, and Jolie,
Hi.
getting to you. You also know about this game, right?
I do. It's super fun. I just want to say about the parrots is that I think this might be a parrot owner thing because in my old neighborhood that I used to live in, there was a man who owned a parrot, and he would always bring it and stand on the sidewalk just casually with a parrot on his arm. And
It
I'd be like, I know that you're showing off, but you know what? It's a parrot, so it is kind of cool. Like, I'll give it to you. But he would be there every time I go out for a walk, he would
yeah.
always just be like standing there parading around his parrot.
It's so bizarre. It's
Yeah,
so weird. I guess they get really lonely maybe,
yeah,
like separation anxiety on the parrot's part. So they're like, I feel really bad leaving this parrot at home. I'm gonna bring him out. But yeah,
yeah.
it was crazy.
My week was good, and I didn't do much as usual, and
Sweet.
that was good though. Yeah, I think it was pretty great. I'm excited to play this game. I haven't played it since like July or something like that, and that's the only time I played it, and it was super fun. And I played at the time I played a princess who looked like Serena from Sailor Moon, like
Nice.
exactly because she was House Lunest.
Nice.
Yeah,
I love it.
meatball hair, everything. It was great.
A hundred
That was
percent here for it.
that was my princess last time. So I'm excited to maybe do a different house this time. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, so I have never seen this game. I have heard the name of this game before tonight, but that's literally it. Whereas like last week with for the Queen, I'd at least watched it played before. So I can't really intro what this game is like, so I'm just gonna put Summer on the spot. Summer, tell me about this game.
Yeah, so really this game does a very good job of introducing itself. So I am going to put the pressure onto the game to explain itself to us
Yeah.
and just literally read from the intro because it's really good and it gives you everything you need. So the king is dead. The king of Bantiv, Edvard III, High Prince of House Dillstone, and sovereign of the seaward coast, has died without heir. Civil war is certain. You're a young warrior prince or warrior princess of one of the royal houses of Bantiv. You're caught up in this looming war of succession. To see your house exalted, you'll have to fight and scheme, allying with your rivals and betraying your friends, falling in love with your enemies, daring danger, adventure, romance, and war. You were born for this. So yeah, we're gonna do characters, pick houses, and then I already dealt our cards, so the cards are the only part that is like mechanical. There's some like dice rolling and some like audience participation where we'll get to it when we get to those games. They're best explained like as we go.
Yeah.
But basically, we're going to introduce our characters first. So the object of the game is to exalt your house and ascend to the throne. When you play Endgame the Coronation, you'll use your hand of cards to assert your claim to the throne and judge your house's fortunes. You're trying to get face cards, including aces, and cards of many suits. Jacks and twos are also significant in the endgame. If you have one, look ahead and decide whether you prefer to hold on to it or discard it. Basically, twos and jacks are like wild cards that like fuck everything up. So you're trying to have as many aces as you can, high face cards, and as many suits as you can. So rounds, we're going to take turns around the table. To decide who goes first, everyone reveals their highest card. The player with the highest card goes first. Aces are always high. In case of a tie, for purposes of taking first turn, hearts are higher than diamonds, are higher than clubs, are higher than spades. And I'll have this open so we don't have to worry about that. So let's go through and talk about characters. On the Roll20, you can see that it gives a little like blurb about the different houses. Antir is the ancient crown, Dillstone is the royal house, Lunest is the foreign power, Oak are the loyal retainers, and Sandarel are the usurpers. And then in the handouts, it has a little bit more about each house. So Antir leads the untamed tribes, the ancient clans who have resisted every invader's effort to subjugate or conquer them. Dillstone, you're the prince or princess of the ruling house of Bantiv. You're a sibling or cousin to the infant heir. Your family has ruled for 3 generations. Oak, you're a prince or princess of a house of bodyguards, knights, and counselors, steadfast to 3 generations of Dillstone rule. Lunest is your prince or princess of the royal house of Rish, an overseas kingdom with a strong claim to the throne of Bantiv. And Sandarel, you're prince or princess of the second great house of Bantiv, of high noble name and royal lineage. 4 generations ago, your house wore the crown, and House Dillstone must submit to you. And then there's like some more blurbs about it. But we need to each pick one of those first.
We definitely called them Sendoriale last time we played it. So take your pick.
Yeah, but we each get to pick a house first.
Okay.
Is there anything y'all are leaning toward?
They don't have any mechanical impact on the game whatsoever.
No, just flavor.
So just keep that in mind. It's literally just flavor. I have officially played all the houses, so I do not care.
Okay.
I love it. I don't want to be Dillstone.
I was actually thinking maybe going Dillstone.
Yeah, go for it. I was thinking I don't want to do Dillstone either. So
Sweet.
Perfect.
I think Dillstone's interesting though, because you like have the most immediate claim to the throne, right?
Yeah. I can't.
And I will be red.
Anymore. That's weird.
You what? Huh?
I can't open one of the handouts. I can't
Which
open
one?
Oak.
Oh, weird.
That's weird.
Opens just fine for me.
Oh well.
Um,
I know who they are. They're basically the right hand to the Dillstone house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
House of Bodyguards, Knights, and Counselors, steadfast to 3 generations of Dillstone rule. Your claim to the throne of
Certainly.
the throne rivals that of the infant Dillstone heir, but it's a controversial matter within your house. If you're crowned for the first time in the history of Bantiv, House Oak will step out of its role as the crown's guard and advisor and take up kingship itself. Ooh.
Don't you dare.
Ooh. I kind of really like that.
Stay in your place.
Me? What is it with me and being bodyguards?
You love it.
I do. I do. Armies of House Oak are well disciplined and well tested. Their Bantu's mailed fist and sharpened sword. House Oak holds you to ancient and noble customs of loyalty, honor, and nobility of purpose. It hates cowardice, inconstancy, and deceit equally as the worst sins of human capability. Oh, it's because they're the Paladin house. Okay. Yeah, that's... Yes, me. That would be me.
Cool.
So you want to go Oak?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll type you in.
And I want to be the blue one.
Okay.
Cause
Too bad you're yellow.
God damn it, Summer!
You thought
Also,
you had a choice.
no impact on the game.
Also, you misspelled my house name. I'm just
Oops.
saying.
Oaky, sorry.
House Oaky. House Oakley.
Okay. Very large, swelling further. Only because I like saying it this way, I'm gonna take Sendoriale as my house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying it my way.
Buongiorno.
Okay.
Almost
Do you want
time.
purple or yellow?
I'll take purple.
Sweet. Okay. So we have our houses. Now we need a name. It says, choose a name that'll be easy to remember. You can use your own real name, changing a letter or two if you like.
What page is this on, by the way?
This is on page
rules.
5,
Gotcha.
right at the beginning. I'm gonna look up some names.
I'm going to be going to a name generator.
Me too. That's what I meant by look up.
Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. What do I want my name to be? Do I want to be all like medieval British? How soft do I want to be? Do I want to be a soft boy or a hard boy?
I like this.
I'm gonna be soft boy. I'm gonna be Robin.
Nice.
I'm gonna be. What the? Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Where is she?
Almia. Okay, you said Robin.
Yes.
Classic spelling. No
Yeah.
Y's.
Just ROBIN. Like the hood.
You want me to put hood at the end?
No. He's not literally a Robin of Locksley.
I think my character's name is going to be Yona.
Okay.
Iona.
Iona.
Iona or Iona. Yeah.
Cool. Also pronouns.
He, him.
Jolie pronouns.
They, them.
Sweet. Okay, now we get to go around and we get to pick attractive qualities. If you go to the chat and scroll up just a little bit, I put most of them in there in Roll20.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. There we go.
I see.
So you get to pick one for
So many.
yourself. You get to pick
Should
one
we-
for yourself, and then we go around and we give each other 2. So you'll end up with 3 attractive qualities.
Should we figure out, is our order going to be like Dylan, you, and then me? In terms of like, because it passes in a circle, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Dylan, what's the order that makes sense for the overlay?
That what Jolie just said. So me then
You, me,
then
Jolie?
Yeah.
Okay. So sure,
Uh,
Dylan, pick an attractive quality for yourself.
I would like to be good-hearted.
No.
Also, they don't have to be on this list. Also, we can both, like, you can share them with people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like playing people that aren't mean.
Really? I thought you said you play a lot of mean people.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the game. It's hard to play a nice person in Apocalypse World.
I'm gonna go with, for myself, I'm gonna go with graceful.
Ooh, nice.
Jolie?
I'm gonna go with brooding.
Ooh.
So mysterious. Okay. Now I guess we get to do ours for Robin. So I'm gonna give Robin widely traveled.
Ooh, cool.
Ooh, okay.
Jolie, what do you want to give Robin?
Devout.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Dylan, what would you like to give Almia?
I would like to give Almia. So you have graceful already. You're from the ruling house. Decisions. I'm gonna say courteous.
Cool. Jolie?
Let's go with athletic.
Ninja
Sweet.
princess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Dylan, you get to pick one for Yona.
Thoughtful.
And I'm gonna do my favorite one, tall.
Tall, dark, and thoughtful.
Yeah.
The perfect combo.
Yeah. Says so much about Yona.
Yeah, I love tall.
Get you a woman who can do all 3.
Attractive quality.
Okay, so those are our characters, right?
Yes, they are. So,
Sweet.
we have to play our highest card to see who goes first. And that's what the little squares are for, is for you playing your highest card. Oh god. This is tragic.
Okay. Ready?
Okay. Yeah. It's my highest card. So it looks like Robin is going first.
Woo! Do I
Don't
take
worry.
this card
Oh,
back?
I understand.
Yeah, you do. You take it back into
Okay.
your hand.
The suits. It's not like it's not ace to 2 in hearts and then ace to 2 in the next suit and then ace.
No, it's always ace is highest, and then if you have a tie, that's when the suits matter.
Gotcha.
So our first game is Intrigue and Muster. It always is.
Okay.
And this is a very good in-between game. And this is also the game that you always pick if you are dead.
Where is this?
Right.
I don't know if this is, for some reason this isn't in here.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's because this one's really extensive. Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going
yeah.
to send y'all the PDF.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, but Dylan.
But for
needs-
Dylan.
Twitch
yes.
police didn't hear anything.
I'm gonna buy it for you. Real quick. Wait, where is it though? Okay.
We're so prepared.
We were really
Yes.
ready. I totally forgot that you really do need the book for this one.
So to the question, is Ace high? I do believe it
Yes.
is.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ace is high.
So that's why my character is going first instead of
Aces are always high.
instead of Summers, who had the or Julie's, who had, you had a king, right?
Yeah,
I
I had
did.
a
Yeah.
10. Okay. So
So which page am I scrolling to here?
I'm going to it.
Cool.
Intrigue and Muster is on page 14.
Woo! Okay.
So you draw a card.
Everybody draws a card?
Just you.
Just you.
I draw a card. Am I going
Yes.
first? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you were the highest
Okay.
card.
Oh, right, duh.
Yes. So this is your mini game.
Paying attention. Okay. I draw a card.
Don't tell us what it is. Just keep it to yourself.
Draw Uno cards.
Yep.
Whoops. Nope. Send that card back. Can you send that card back? Zero
Yes, I
Gs.
can.
Thanks.
Actually, I can't. I have to steal it. You have to let me steal it.
Oh, let it go. Let it go.
Okay, it's gone. It's like it never happened.
All right. Draw from the right screen. Okay. Okay, drew a card. And it's,
Yep.
I'm not telling you.
Don't tell us. Okay.
Even chat
So-
doesn't get to know.
Secrets.
Secret.
Choose another player's house list, not your own. You represent your house, but you
Right.
don't command it. Choose an event from the list and read it out. Choose at random or with forethought, but don't deliberate. Whichever option you choose, follow its instructions. So pick one of our houses first.
Okay.
Either Dillstone or Sandorel.
Sandoriale. I'm going to choose Dillstone.
Sweet. So scroll to House Dillstone, which is on page 16,
Okay.
and choose one of the options. Don't read through them. Don't deliberate. Just pick one.
Page which teen? 16?
16.
16. And I just pick a thing.
Pick
here?
one and read
Okay.
it out.
Decisions are hard. Roll a die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm picking number 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. House Dillstone launches a brutal campaign of repression and enslavement against the untamed tribes. Holy
As per usual.
fuck, Summer.
Oops.
What happened to Courteous? Jesus.
You picked this. So tell House Dillstone to pull a random card from House Antier's hand, reveal it, and discard it. We don't have that house.
So what? do we
So
do?
let's see.
I remember something in the book said if the house doesn't exist, then.
Okay, it just says that instead I just draw a card from the deck.
Makes
But
sense.
because I draw it and discard it, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So no need. So that is now a thing that has happened in the fiction.
Well,
Rude. We all have to do intrigue and muster. Or how many are we have to all do
Nope.
intrigue and muster to start,
That
right?
it's just that first one.
Oh. Okay.
It's only required to be the first game, or it's only your required game if you are dead.
Okay.
Okay, so
Um,
now that we've established that in the fiction, what do we do?
we play the next game.
Oh, okay.
So it's my turn.
That was fast. That was
Yeah.
so fast.
Yep. The mini games are very quick. It's like I told you, it's like an entire season of Game of Thrones because whenever you don't have something to do, you go to Intrigue and Muster and you make something happen, something crazy.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're starting with enslavement just to set the tone for our season of Game of Thrones.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, it's not going well for me right now.
Okay.
So let's see. What do I want to do next? I think that I'm going to do a reunion.
Okay.
So the setup for a reunion is choose one of the other players you're meeting each other now after having not seen one another for some time. Decide together where you're meeting. Choose one by agreement. There's like a little list. And then we always ask each other, how do you look to me? That's like a big question in this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then during the liaison, anyone can ask for details about the location and the circumstances. So basically, whenever you're not directly participating in a mini game, you still are allowed to interrupt and interject and ask questions to help build out the scene. Because Robin is a bodyguard to my family, I think it makes more sense for it to be your character, Jolie. Yona?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we're meeting each other now after having not seen one another for some time.
Where
Choose
are
one
we
by
meeting?
agreement.
Yeah.
Where are we meeting? Well, I guess this would have what do you think about what my house has been doing recently to Antir?
I think
Is
it's
that-
foolish.
Okay.
I think it's gutless and awful, but I also just think it's also just foolish. I think that's
Yeah.
Heck.
yeah.
Okay, so do you think you would not come to see me then?
Well, I mean, you are a member of your house. Like,
I'm not responsible necessarily for the direct actions. Yes.
and like you can even disagree with your own house too, right?
Yes.
But I wouldn't be pleased with your actions. How about, are there any that stand out to you at all?
I think that meeting by chance is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I kind of like that too.
Just because it would be like we didn't intentionally go out of our way to see one another. It just happened. And it's like,
Yeah.
surprise, my family's doing terrible shit, and we both know it.
Yeah,
Because I think that my character definitely knows that. Okay. So do we want to say like on the road? Like I don't know how you would be traveling. I would assume that we would be traveling pretty elegantly just because it is still the quote unquote ruling house. We have the infant heir basically. So we'd probably be traveling in style.
Where are you coming from and where are you going?
I think that we're coming from Antir back home.
Okay.
I think that I think the leader of Antir, since they're not here, we can speak for them. The leader of Antir wanted to negotiate the like enslavement, like the release of some of their people.
Yeah.
And so we were going to negotiate, and we're on the way back from that,
Cool.
heading back to Antive.
I think that I'm heading the other way. And that's how we cross paths.
Okay. So how do you look to me?
I think Yona being very tall. They have they're very slender, but they're outfitted in some really like intricately crafted armor. and it's like a really dark metal. And they have, I think, a lot of their colors of their house are like black and purples. So they're pretty. I'm just gonna lean into this brooding, dark
Mhm.
thing, and I think I want to come up with a sigil for them too. I think they are like a, oh, what are they called? Like a sea dragon?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think
Sick.
that's what their sigil is, and it's right emblazoned, like engraved in the middle
Mhm.
of their armor. And I think they look uh, quite alert. Like they're probably fresh. Like they haven't been traveling too long.
Mhm.
How do you look to me?
Um, I'm gonna lean into the colors that we picked as well and go the bright crimson. I think that like all of the carriages and flags and horses are like outfitted in this like really, really brilliant red.
Mhm.
So that you know we're coming, basically. I think it's kind of intimidating in some ways, but um I think that Almia is wearing kind of like a mix between a royal gown and like armor. Like it's definitely functional to protect her, but I think it's also meant to like show off the richness and like the royalty of Dillstone. Um I think though that maybe we've experienced some bad weather on the road on the way
Okay.
back. And so like the red, like that bright crimson is definitely like splattered with mud, like the carriages and the horses and everything and all of the knights who are walking alongside. Um and I think you can tell that her hair like was updone and was like at some point like she looked like very regal and put together, but
Mhm.
I think she looks really tired. Like she's been like they've probably been traveling straight for some time. Um but I think that she is happy to see you. She doesn't share this like tense kind of, whatever's going on because of my house.
Mhm.
Um so yeah, yes. Tired and relieved to be heading home. So I go first because this is my game.
Yeah.
Ask your counterpart the opening question, then answer freely, then choose one of the reunion questions. Then you choose one to ask me. I answer freely based off my answer. We can go back and forth until we make closing offers. Okay. My opening question. When did we last see each other?
Hmm. Um. How do I want to do this? I think at the execution of my sister.
Wow. And on what? Can I butt in with a question?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
On what terms did you leave each other, Jolie?
Mm. I think we were friends, and then this happened, and it was obvious it was your family that sentenced my sister to death.
Did she deserve it?
I
In
think
your
it was.
opinion? Because in our opinion, apparently she did.
Yeah, I think the charges were like like witchcraft and
Oh.
and like treason. And I'm like, okay, the witchcraft part was like bullshit. So I don't feel like she deserved it.
Was it before the king died?
Yeah.
Okay, before I became the heir assumptant then.
Yeah.
Okay. You get to ask me a question.
Okay. Let me see. I already know that. Okay. Let's see. I just want to. I'm just reading through all of them.
I
Just
know
one
they're
second.
so good though.
There's a
It's
lot of
totally
really
fine.
there's a lot of really good options.
Yeah.
Oh, this will make sense.
Okay.
I remember you fondly, but much has come between us since then, and I greet you coolly. Do you try to reach out to me, or do you respond in kind?
I think I do reach out to you. I don't think you can tell whether it's because I'm purposefully ignoring the fact that you're treating me coolly or if potentially I'm so exhausted I don't have the mental capacity to notice.
Mhm.
And I think that she greets you very, very warmly. Even if you continue to act coldly.
Okay. Can I follow up with like another question?
We go
Just
back
to
and
clarify
forth with
that?
questions, but yeah,
Okay.
you can ask a clarifying question on that if you want to.
Yeah, I just want to like, what is the story from our childhood that you bring up to like break the ice and like try to make this a warm reception?
I think that because even though you're fresh like for travel, you would know that the weather's been bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there was a time that we got caught together. We like locked ourselves out of the castle for some reason,
Okay.
maybe when we were much younger.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe there's like an extensive hedge maze
Yeah.
and we got
Yeah.
lost and so the
Okay.
weather got really bad. And we were like covered head to toe in mud by the time we got back inside and like all of our like maids or whoever was like furious. That A, we were outside where we could have gotten sick and died and then in the rain and then B, like we were so dirty and like late for dinner kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I bring up that story like obviously like a little worse for wear than you because we've been on the road, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think that's what she tries to I'm going to ask another reunion question.
Okay.
When we parted, there was an unsettled matter between us. I'm prepared to let it go unless you raise it again. Do you, even inadvertently? And I think that this is regarding. I think that I asked you for your forgiveness for my household for the execution of your sister. And I don't know that you gave me that forgiveness outright. But I've since like it's been some time since that happened. So I'm willing to kind of let that whole situation go, like put it in the past. Do you like bring up hurt feelings over it still, even inadvertently?
No, I don't think I bring them up. Yeah, I think I just stay kind of distant and cool, but I don't bring up I don't. If you don't bring it up, then I don't bring it up either.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Um.
You can ask a reunion question, a closing offer, or we can end it without choosing a new game.
Okay. I want to ask. I want to make sure I pronounce this. Yeah. So this is the question I'm going to ask. In those days, we fought and jibed, but I always trusted you, and I wonder whether I can trust you still. Do you give me the old secret look?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Things have definitely changed, and we've grown up a lot since our younger days of friendship. But I think that this is like kind of Almia's perpetual reality if she just has to deal with what her house is doing. Doing her best just to stay afloat and keep friends where she can. So she definitely would. And what is the secret look?
I wonder if it's it's obviously some kind of like inside joke.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a nose wiggle or something that we would like do at each other. With this like funny look, and I think that Yona would do it back. Like, yeah, I still remember our friendship.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question
Yeah.
for you again, Jolie.
Okay.
Why are you headed to Antir, to House Antir?
I have a lot of friends out there that are in a lot of trouble, and I'm heading out there to meet with them.
I see.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're going separate ways.
Okay.
But I think that I'm torn. You'll have to tell me which you think is more accurate. Talking comfortably together for many hours or talking politely until our affairs call us again. I think that Almia would be fine to talk comfortably for many hours, but I think that depending on Iona's desires, like maybe you could do the like, if I'm not out of this tent in 15 minutes, call me in and say there's an emergency. Like, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I would actually spend a little bit of time comfortably to chat with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's each draw a card.
Okie doke.
Cards.
We can have a maximum of 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, really? How do you get rid of cards? Do you just discard them?
You just
once
put
you
it
go
on
over
the
5, you just discard. Whichever you want.
And can you do that as many times as you like, or is that part of an action?
You can do it whenever you need to. Whenever you get up to 5 cards, you can just discard.
Discard down. You can't discard below 5 to draw again.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, my turn to choose a game.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
To play a game.
I think.
Please do animated disagreement. It's probably my favorite game.
I kind of want to do. Yeah, okay. Let's not get into anything too dramatic yet. I really want to do a chase.
Do it.
Yeah, let's do a chase.
A chase is really fun.
Yeah. Um. Okay, so I'll read the setup for it. So it says choose one of the other players to be your counterpart in the chase. I'm going to choose our dear soft boy Robin.
Oh boy.
Decide together which of you is the hunter and which is the quarry, and how the chase began.
Ooh. Okay. Which page is this on? I have ideas.
This is a handout.
Yeah, there's a handout too.
Decide together. Da, 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 da. Okay. There isn't a list for this one that we have to pick from? We just decide who's in charge and what the setup is.
Yep.
So conducting, you ask the quarry where they are and where they're going, take turns leading them through a series of 4 challenges and setbacks. And yeah, I think that the other players conduct the chase. So I will be conducting your chase.
Cool.
So I
Oh.
will either be posing a challenge or a setback, and you have to do the thing that it says. So you have to show the heart, and you get points.
Okay.
So one of you will win, and one of you will lose the chase.
I would like to be the hunter.
Yeah, I think
would
that's.
I would like to suspect you of involvement in the king's death.
Ooh.
Okay. Excellent.
Because Robin's House Oak, right? Which is the protector of the crown.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, so Robin is the hunter. Yona is the quarry.
It says, take turn leading the quarry and the hunter.
I think so. We have to decide whether we're on foot or horseback.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this might be a horseback.
Okay.
What do you think?
I prefer chases on foot because there's more cool stuff you can describe with that, and like places to hide and that sort of thing.
It's pretty good about either way.
Yeah.
Because it tells you with the challenges and setbacks what happens either way. But I mean, both are good.
Okay.
One of you could be on horseback and one of you could be on foot.
I think that would become pretty one-sided pretty fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally doesn't matter because mechanically, if you don't have the card, the bad thing happens to you.
Right. Well, let's say, Jolie, since it's your game, let's say we're on horseback.
Let's start on horseback, and then at some point decide when we somehow have to get off of our horses.
Okay, and then we both each draw a card, right?
Yes.
Draw Uno cards. That is a card. Okay. And then we ask each other, "How do you look to me? What's your mood?"
Yeah, so you go ahead first. How do you look to me?
So I think House Oak's colors are green and brown. And so I've got like these stiff leather woodsman's boots on, and some like padded armor, but not like full mail or anything. And a tabard of my house, and probably like a sword. And my mood is grim and determined. And how do you look to me? What's your mood?
I love the idea of Yona just being super stylish and slick on this like jet black horse. And they're actually laughing as they're fleeing from you. Like you hear like a laugh, and I think they even call back to you. Try to keep up, Robin, and just like and laughs. Yeah.
Of course.
So I'm having a good time.
Where is Yona going? Where are they now and where are they going?
Where are we now? I think.
Did I find you on the road back from Antir? Like, I heard from Almia that she'd run into you, and so I rode out to try and catch you.
Sure. Yeah. I think I'm probably in a like a town.
Mhm.
Is probably where you found me on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you confront me? That's my question.
I think it was at the city gate. It was
Okay.
myself and a small retainer of soldiers from House Oak, and we'd sort of cordoned off the gate, and so you turned around back into the town, and now I'm trying
Okay.
to keep pace.
Mhm.
You're chasing me through the town?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I think we're ready to conduct the chase then.
Okay. I would like the quarry to choose a challenge for the hunter. So choose one of the listed challenges
Okay.
for Robin. And we can reflavor these a little bit if you want for town chase.
Yeah. I think I'll. No, that's not going to work.
Or you could have just left the town and moved into the forest.
No, I kind of like this being in the town. This is great. Yeah, I race along a high perilous ledge. So I think because you cornered me, the only way out I see is going up, like racing up with my horse, like up like a stair, like a stair that leads up to like a wall that surrounds the town.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, fuck, I'm going this way, and so I race along a high perilous ledge, show a face card or an ace to keep up.
Face card or an ace. Ouch. Okay, and do I lose the card that I show, or
No,
do I
you just show it and then
it?
take it back into your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you already know I have an ace, so I'm gonna play that.
Okay, so because you could do it, you get the point, Dylan. So I'm giving you the
Sweet.
point.
Uno point. All right.
Okay. I think for our next one, I'll just go to the other. So, Hunter, please choose a setback for the quarry. The reason that I like that the audience chooses these is that you can try and like finagle it so that there's a certain winner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Ooh, no, actually I like this one more. There are other people ahead of you, and you must slip through among them. Show a diamond to do it. I think what it is actually that there's guards up here on the wall, and it's not so much that you're like trying to blend in as like get past them without like injuring them or your horse.
Gotcha. And I have to show a diamond?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do not.
Okay,
Ooh.
so
And I
that
think
means the point
of course, and one of the guards like grabs me, and I manage to just like break free for them, and now I'm on foot, like running.
Okay.
And I think what I do is I hop down off the wall and start running down like a back alley.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give the quarry another challenge for the hunter.
Okay. Oh, okay, this is perfect. It describes exactly what I just said. I leap out over nothing and make a hard, precarious landing. Show a club to keep up.
Oh.
So I jump off the wall.
All right. Okay. I will show a club. And I think what it is like I'm up here on the wall, riding behind you when you jump down, and I swing down to like the side of my saddle until I get close to where you are and keep that momentum and jump down after you.
Okay.
Okay. Because our hunter is going to come out ahead regardless, I'm going to give the Corey another challenge for the hunter.
Oh, for me?
Mhm.
Okay. Gotcha.
So did I get a point when Jolie failed, or did Jolie just
Yeah.
not
Yes.
get a point? Okay.
So you have 3.
You get a
you're
point.
gonna win. You have 3
Gotcha.
points.
Yeah, you already
So
have 3
this
points.
is the last one, right?
Yeah, it is. It's only 4.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna say. What do I want you to do? I think I reach the town square. So I reach open ground
Mm-hmm.
and like leap away from you and just like make a breakaway through this town square. So you have to show a card that you haven't shown yet.
Ooh.
Haven't
Reach
showed
open
yet
ground
this
and leap
game.
away. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So far I've shown the ace and the queen. I don't think I've shown anything else. Yeah, so I'm going to show... I'm going to show the 3 of diamonds.
Okay.
And yeah, I think you're like running across this open ground, and I shout out to people to get out of the way, and then just tackle you.
Yeah. Okay.
So because the hunter has as many points or more than the Corey, Corey, you get to choose an ending in which you were caught.
Okay.
Oh, I get to choose how I was
Yeah.
caught?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Otherwise, you get away.
I like some of the options here.
I know, me too. I think because we'd established that there's other guards and stuff, I think your allies have cut me off again.
Okay. So like as I was chasing you across the wall, the rest
They
of
were coming around the other way through the town square, and I basically just get surrounded, and I'm just like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me. Hands up.
Awesome.
What do you say to me when you finally catch up to me?
I think I give you some. I don't think I tackle you. I think like the rest of the guards, show up sort of at the streets on the other end of the square, and I just sort of slow down behind you, and I make a show of saying like, I don't want to hurt you, Fiona. I just want to talk.
And I think I look back and I say, that's what you all say.
And I think I don't take too well to that response.
Okay.
And I'll give you something along the lines of I'm sure House Dillstone will find your actions today quite interesting. Before I slap you in manacles.
Great.
Slap you across the face first, then slap you in manacles.
Slap you with feelings, slap you with manacles, slap your face.
Oh boy.
Yay!
All right. Do we want to take a break here, or do we want to go to an hour and a half and then take a break?
We might as well take a break.
Yeah, this is a good spot.
So, really quick, I want to acknowledge, I don't usually acknowledge stuff in my RPG shows, but I want to acknowledge the raid from Tingles. Thank you, my friend, for the huge raid. Hello, Raiders. We are playing a weird role-playing game tonight, so if you like intrigue and drama, please stick around. We are going to step away for a little bit and refill on water and all of that, but when we come back, you will see more of this high-key medieval drama from us. So,
Mhm.
see you soon.